Report in, Driftlights. Isaac Archer here. And welcome to Newtype November. Of course, the yearly tradition of us around here. Well, somewhat yearly, kind of. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, who knows? This is the second time I'm even doing Newtype November, so could it really be called yearly? I don't know. Maybe if it happens next year as well. But of course, I am playing a game I've not played on stream. This seems to be a pattern with Newtype November, doesn't it? And I am playing a game from my least favorite Gundam timeline, the Cosmic Era. But of course, I should at least let the game introduce itself, shouldn't I? Mobile Suit Gundam, Seed Battle Destiny. Let me quickly make sure. Turn music off. It literally will not go below... will not go below 10. Oh, that's a problem. Well, guess I need to pull up my usual source. Because I'm not letting the soundtrack play. Last time I had the soundtrack from a game that had Gundam properties in it, I got fucking copyright claimed. I'm still trying to get some of those off. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Give me a moment. It's I'm just getting some stuff up. Ebo. Okay, Ebo is here. Need to get my playlist. I should probably be doing this off stream, shouldn't I? Is the kind of thing I should be setting up off stream, but I have a bad habit of not. Right. Now, my feelings on the Cosmic Era have been incredibly clear. I detest the Cosmic Era. It is my least favorite Gundam timeline. If there is any Gundam work I am known to hate, it is Gundam Seed. Now, why am I playing Battle Destiny? I should have a terrible time with this, considering my hatred of Seed. Well, yeah, that's not a problem. I already have my other save manually saved, so that's not a problem anyway. Create a pilot that will fight as your avatar in the world of Gundam Seed. Enter your pilot's name. Changes cannot be made after completing pilot creation. Select natural or coordinator. Select your pilot's face type. That may vary based on the face type you set. This is not a joke. Select your faction. Missions may vary based on the faction you select. Selecting Zaft will limit your pilot type to coordinator only. Select your special attack. Special attacks are performed by spending SP charge during missions. You can change your SP attack even after pilot creation. So I did actually ask Mikam what my faction should be. I actually need to elaborate here. So, quickly mentioning, you can select your pilot. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. My brain's just a little dead. You can select your pilot's face type. Your pilot type and face type determine your basic stats and starting abilities. Stats improve based on mission performance. Equipped abilities can be unlocked by completing missions and changed later. Pilots are divided into passives and additional types. Passives, these are always active and you may equip up to 2. Some abilities are very powerful but cannot be removed. Additional abilities, these activate automatically when your health drops below a certain level. Pilot stats, health, range, melee, defense, piloting, awareness, and SP. Health increases your suit's health, ranged and melee increase that respective weapon type, defense reduces how much your chances of staggered is, and how much damage you take. Piloting makes your balances better and makes your thrusters take less fuel. Awareness makes your lock-on range better, and SP makes your charge rate better. They also have different voices, but you won't be hearing those because, well, I'm not playing with that. So let me explain the difference between a natural and coordinator pilot. Naturals. Humans born without genetic modifications. Though they grow at a fairly quick pace, their initial stats are low, and they face limitations when using certain mobile suits. Coordinator. A new race of genetically modified humans. Though they possess high initial stats, their growth is rather slow, and their abilities increase based on fixed skills. What this means is, as a coordinator, you will always have the coordinator passive. Let me go over the passives I can have. The starting passive option. Stalwarts. Increases your HP, projectile, and beam defense by 50, but you deal 33% less damage. Attitude control. Doubles balance or effectiveness, reducing the landing shock. Basically, this is just one of the best passives in the game. Scout. Doubles lock-on range. Cold-blooded. Downed enemies take 50% more damage. Impregnable. Doubles shield durability. This only matters on mobile suits that have a shield. Not every mobile suit has one. Nimble. Extends invincibility when sidestepping. I keep forgetting I can do that. Death. Cannot be pulled by wires. Immune to shock, flashbang, and taunt. Quick. Increases your suit's turn speed. Coordinator. Removes mobile suit use restrictions. All stats plus 9, excluding mobile suit health and pilot health. Starting additional abilities. There's only 2 pages of these. Rage. When you're low on health, you'll start dealing 50% more damage. Prayer. Makes you and your partner temporarily invincible. Intimidate. Makes you temporarily invincible. This lasts longer than prayer. And Repair. Restores some health to your suit. You have a face for each of these abilities, and at least they have the same additional ability for the same face. So type 1, 2, 3, and 4 for their respective abilities. This also goes for the female faces. You still have access to all of your options, though you get them in different orders between the male and female face. So basically, your options are incredibly limited to start, but as you get better at the game, progress more, you get better options. Give me a moment. Someone appears to be having an issue. Hey, Mikan!
Hello, Dagger.
The fuck?
Have you never seen when Game Grumps did Shovel Knight multiplayer?
Shovel Knight has multiplayer?
I think it did it back. I think it was back on the Wii U, but yeah. Honestly, I could have sworn because Aaron was playing main player and Danny was playing the second player, and the second player apparently is immortal or not immortal, but they have infinite lives, and Danny kept grabbing this item called Infinite Dagger, and every time he spawned, he'd go, "Hello, Infinite Dagger," and let's use it, and let's fly across the screen. You didn't notice?
I didn't even know I didn't even know I had multiplayer at all.
Ah.
That wasn't like a fake reaction. No, I genuinely did not know Shovel Knight had multiplayer. I don't need to stream Shovel Knight now. Fuck.
But anyways, I have an idea. I'm playing Umamuse on my other monitor, and I had an idea for a game. So, you know how like Umamuse is like a gacha game?
Yes.
So, also for some reason it's not, oh yeah, you're not sure we just
yeah.
My idea was it's a game. It's basically a horror game, kind of like Doki Literature Club or Mitan or Side. But here's the catcher: when you first get it, it looks exactly like a gacha game. It even has features saying like a tutorial, like the polls, saying like events, stuff like that, saying like, oh, you gotta level up to get this thing, all that stuff. It looks like a thing, but you start for the character, like your starter character, and as you go and like almost like doing certain polls would give you like items like other characters or like a lot of gacha games have characters, but they also have say like weapons or things you get from the banners. So like banners would sometimes give you a weapon and also give you an item or a character. So the idea is you get the starter character and stuff, and then like you get other characters, like you get males and females. But once you start getting more female characters, you start to notice your starter character, which is on your the main menu of this game, or like talking kind of like how mostly has like the character you pick at the main menu. As you get more female characters, you start to notice she's acting different and seems to more like upset or annoyed and kind of distant. And that's when the horror aspect kicks in. Eventually, there's a thing that says like, "Oh, the game's updated. Please download update." But like, it just is a scripted thing. It's not actually download update. It just looks like it's saying it. And when you download update, like you notice like she's seems like smiling, but when you go to gacha, you only start getting male polls. And then after like you apparently in your files, all your female characters are no longer in your poll thing. And then as like she seems to be a little different. And then eventually there's another update it says you have to get in the game, and that's a script thing. And when that happens, there's no more male characters or female characters. It's just her. And like, yeah. So what do you think of that? Like, it's kind of like a gacha game where, like I said, at the start it plays like a gacha game where like you have actual gameplay and stuff like that, and actual pulling, not spending money, but like you earn the money from the like playing the main game, but then eventually turns into a horror game. What do you think of that?
I feel like this is an idea you should be. I feel like this is an idea you should probably be pitching Alice, not me.
I know, but I mean, I just want to know what you think because you're a fan of Dr. Literature Club. But I'm saying like, what do you think of that? Like it's almost like they had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
I am the worst person to ask this when based on Doki Doki. I am so biased. I mean, come on, we all know just Monica.
Okay. I mean, you played gacha games for it, so you know what I mean. Like it would be like
I have one on my phone right now.
Yeah, it literally would play like gacha game until like maybe like I would say like in the thing it would be like maybe like if there's like mission in the game like in the game probably about like say like chapter 2 or 3 or midway chapter 2, that's when the weird shit starts kicking in. Like it would actually play like a gachapon game until that part in the thing, and that's when like it starts going like, oh, there's some shit going on.
You know, me acknowledging that there's a gacha game on my phone. I have a quick question. What do y'all think I'm doing? What do you all think my phone is doing whenever I'm streaming? I've got a gacha game up. I've either got a gacha game up or an idle game up.
I mean, like I said, I could pitch to Alice once. I might, but like remember, Alice is still working on her Tamagotchi thing, which that's taking a lot of stress out of her. But I just want to know your opinion because you like the whole like you like those kind of games like where it's like the
I will absolutely say
first half horror game.
It is absolutely the kind of concept that I would probably stream. I am also really fucking bad with horror. So it'd be amusing.
Well, I'm not saying like murder horror, more like the like I said, more of like the existential horror kind of thing. Not actually like
Yeah,
kind of
psychological and
it's just-
existential.
Yeah, psychological, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I said, at first when things go slowing down, when the update happens, you have all the female characters you pulled are all gone, and all the male characters are gone in the second one. It's just her left.
I will also acknowledge, in the spirit of Newtype November, the gacha game on my phone is also Gundam.
I mean, we knew this.
Yeah, it's GJ and Eternal. I'm still trying to get Lupus Rex Final Battle. But yeah, like I mentioned in DM, forgot that when making character, if you pick faction, you can if you pick Zaft, you have to be a coordinator.
Also, Ace, I'm looking at the character, the icon on your screen right now.
Yes.
For Isaac. I know it's supposed to be like a screen over face, and that's their skin color right there with the smile, but it makes me think of like one of those characters, like a robot, like a robot or like monster from like a Sailor Moon or a '90s cartoon where anime where like their mouth is like their mouth looks like that where it's the color, but it's actually just like a plate on them with the mouth actually not being real. It looks like one of those characters.
Mikan, you don't have to say about that.
What?
Tonight I dine on total soup.
Oh, okay, no. It looks okay. Now I know. It looks like a Power Rangers villain, and I think the one I'm thinking of exactly is the lipstick monster. Like that mouth, how it is, like how the mouth on the skin and everything. I'd have to find a picture of it for you.
Okay, you want to run that back?
I will. Give me a sec.
Okay. So yeah. If we want to play as a natural, we have to walk with the EAF to start. I will say there is a third faction in the game. We do not get access to them yet. And if we want to go down that path, we have to pick EAF. Luckily, I will say, when you beat the game, no matter which faction you are, you get access to every option. It's just if you pick yeah.
That's the mouth reminds me of.
If you pick Zaft to start, you literally are forced to be a coordinator.
That was actually a villain in Power and technically Super Sentai, but yeah, that's what the mouth reminds me of.
So the question is, do you still want to say Zaft or go EAF?
I still want Hyper.
All right. So we're sticking with the Alliance Forces as faction. I myself am going to be a coordinator, which does lock my passive.
What were you asking me the questions for, anyways? What were the questions? Because I just got here.
You'll understand this in a moment. So of course, I now need to pick what my face is, which will also determine my second starting ability. As a coordinator, your passive 1 is locked to coordinator. You cannot change that.
The face actually
affects your ability and stats, alongside whether you are a natural or a coordinator.
That is weird that your icon actually affects your stats. I've never seen that in a game.
All right, so your options are type A, like type A 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to be going with Intimidate as my ability, which also gives me Impregnable as my passive 2. You are amused. I will explain what Impregnable does again. The ability Impregnable means my shield has double durability. I can change that later on. I just can't change that I'm a coordinator.
Oh my god, I just realized I can actually see your eyes now in the on the game.
Yes. So why did I have you why did I ask you those questions, Mikam? Well, you see, there's a second pilot, the partner character.
Oh no.
Now, normally, I would actually have my partner go with slow motion.
Ace.
What?
I want you to think about this for a minute. You're giving me a Gundam.
Now, you chose to be a natural. Now, the question is, I will quickly explain abilities for each face again. So, to go over this one has both quick and impregnable, which means double shield durability, and quick means your suit turns faster. Oh wait, that's type B. Okay, Type A, Type A1 has stalwart and attitude control, which means your balances are better and you take less damage, but you also deal less damage. Type 2 has what?
Which is the best for like getting close and just like just going ham with weapons?
Okay. That would probably be. Oh, because I picked Type 3, you can't use Type 3. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm saying, which is the one that would be the most of basically the most of? Oh god damn, he just rushed in. That kind of thing. Basically,
that would
which is the best Leroy Jenkins?
probably be this one actually, Type 4,
Okay.
which has deft and quick.
That's
Because your
definitely.
suit turns faster, and deft means any wire type ability cannot move you. You are immune to shock, flashbang, and taunt from enemies. It also gives you the ability repair, so when you get low on health once per life, your suit will actually heal a bit.
Ah, so yeah, it is me because I'm deaf because I don't hear when you give me when you're telling me to shut up most of the time.
Yep. Best part is because we actually have the same special attack, this means I don't have action to slow-mo at the moment.
What is that bad?
Slow-mo, I usually use it to
Team War Crimes.
I usually use slow-mo to basically slow things down a little bit, give myself a little bit more time to react. We will now begin our mobile suit operation tutorial. By the way, you cannot skip this.
Also, by the way,
But
Space Canada.
Is Kibo just not working today?
No,
oh, there he is.
It said it.
Okay. Time to speak of a Gundam atrocity. And considering we're playing a game from the Cosmic Era, it makes sense for me to talk about something from here. So I'm going to talk about one of the 5G weapons. Why? Because they're relevant to this level. Namely, the Blitz Gundam. The Blitz Gundam is one of the reasons a technology actually got banned in this timeline. Namely, it's literally the stealth system designed for it. You know, a mobile suit is that good when when a system meant for it got banned. No, I did not make that up. Now, what could I possibly be referring to? I am talking about the Mirage Colloid system. I've mentioned this before when talking.
Kool-Aid?
I wish.
Oh yeah.
The Mirage Colloid system uses Mirage Colloid particles, microscopic prisms capable of blocking infrared emission, as well as bend visible light and radio waves, which makes it both completely invisible to see and to detect. Now, the downside of the Mirage Colloid system on the Blitz is actually due to the fact that this thing can only use the Mirage Colloid system for 80 minutes.
By the way, how do you memorize all this stuff?
It also has another downside. It can't use its phase shift armor when the Mirage Colloid is active. Meaning, if you can figure out where the fuck it is, it has no defense. So when the Mirage Colloid system is active, because it cannot attack you, because that will give away its position, it also has no armor because all of its armor comes from the phase shift armor system, which is disabled with the Mirage Colloid system. They cannot be running at the same time. Now, let's at least go over its weapons real quick. First up, it's Piercer Lock Gleipnir, a rocket-propelled grappling claw. A similar weapon is actually part of the striker. Is actually part of the Sword Striker. Though I'll talk about that when we get it.
Gundam really likes using German words.
Yes, it does. The offensive shield system, Trikeros. This is the main weapon of the Blitz, even having different weapon modes, letting the Blitz switch between offense and defensive mode quickly, even giving it access to range and melee weapons. Though losing it means the Blitz is basically without weapons. Let's actually go over the weapons it does have. The Triceros has a 50mm high-energy beam rifle, the Lancer Dart hypervelocity kinetic energy penetrator, which are 3 rocket-propelled darts that penetrate armor and explode. It can also be used as a spear. Then, just in case, the Triceros does also have a beam saber. That is pretty much everything that is part of the Blitz Gundam. And this thing would be absolutely dangerous if it happened to be stolen. Oh. Wait.
Oh no.
Worth mentioning, this game, because we're playing the EAF, we are playing alongside the cannon pack. Oh, by the way, yeah, we have guns. Mikan hasn't spawned
Before, we
yet.
all have guns.
Yeah, Mikan hasn't spawned yet, but I will at least explain some of the different...
I'm making toast.
Yeah, we get to talk about special shots now. Special shots include predictive aim, snipe mode, multi-lock, and stacked lock. Different mobile suits have different special shots available to them. This is listed on their page. The Dagger, which is what we're using here, uses predictive aim. You can use right-click to perform a close-range melee attack. When dashing, you can perform a dashing strike, and you can perform a jumping strike in midair. If you perform a full melee combo, you even have that little finisher there.
Oh, Ace, once you're done explaining, I gotta tell you something funny you're gonna laugh at.
And now we get to learn about how the SP system works. There are SP attacks with charge shots, charge strike, charge boost, and a charge boost strike. There is another use for these, but I'll go over that in a moment. Charge shots. Charge strike.
Wait, you're making a shield after you shoot?
Alright, and if you press both left and right click at the same time, you can activate your special, which in both my Mikan's case is Hyper Mode. I'll show you what I got! During Hyper Mode, you are temporarily invincible. And this is Mikan coming in. When a target becomes available, pressing middle click to lock on will make it easier to fire at. You'll be unable to adjust the camera while locked on. You may toggle your lock target when there are multiple targets nearby, though. There are 2 toggle modes, Standard and Classic. Standard locks on. You can toggle with R, F, or Q and E. Issue orders to your partner during story missions by accessing the order menu with tab. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to give orders. In this case, it wants me to give a special attack order. The game's now going to shut the fuck up for a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Can I tell a funny thing now?
Yes.
So, you know how when someone most time, mostly VTubers, when they've had, like, they've been wrongfully banned on, say, YouTube, they file a ticket, but it doesn't go through, so they have to literally go through Team YouTube on Twitter, and most of the time it won't get coverage unless a lot of people retweet it. It was discovered because, you know how when it says, like, saying, like, tweeted from iPhone or tweeted from Android? It was discovered Team YouTube is a bot from this one website because it's tweeting exactly from it's never a human. It says, like, hi, human here, but it turns out it's not a human.
What? The mega corporation with more money to burn than anyone will ever earn in their entire lifetime was lying? Who could have guessed?
The mega corporation that says they're banning people for using AI has been caught using AI for their support.
This is a surprise to you?
No.
A false piece has been added to story missions.
They got caught and they aren't saying anything about it.
Yep.
But yeah.
Cosmic Era 71, Earth Alliance Forces, a Strike Dagger is now available. This is your starting mobile suit in the Earth Alliance path. I actually need to update the name because I don't get the Jin this path. Moment. equipment.
Yeah, so all those times they say, like, "Oh, just make a support check on this website, and you'll deal with it." It's like, no, you're just automated response.
Okay, there we go. It's updated. In story
Upgrades,
missions,
people.
you can play missions that follow storylines in the Gundam Seed series along with original missions. New missions are unlocked by completing missions or meeting certain conditions. You will have the option to switch factions in certain missions. And by that, it means in one mission. However, once you've made your decision, playing the same mission again will not allow you to switch back. You will be able to play missions for the other faction after you finish the final mission of Cosmic Era 73. Mission info, story restriction, difficulty, and high score. The first level here is a false piece. View mission info and adjust sortie settings. We can't really do anything here, but at least we get to know the win-loss condition and terrain restrictions. So we only have the Strike Dagger available.
I was gonna say Seed. So if I was Seed, was Seed or is it Orphans that had Junior's Treaty?
This is the one with the Junior's Treaty.
Ah, that explains the name False Piece. That explains a lot.
This is literally the first mission of the game.
Huh. It's like, wow, it's like, you like war crimes? We're gonna introduce you to war crimes.
But also, worth mentioning, some mobile suits actually do have their own special attack, if you go to their tuning menu.
So what series are in this game, by the way? So far?
Good question. I'm going to assume only
just
like...
the ones you know from... I'm saying just the ones you know from either release video or from just the Steam page.
I actually have no idea which stuff is covered in Battle Destiny. There is at least the plot line of Gundam Seed. Oh, it actually says we're playing through Seed and Seed Destiny.
Wait, this is the only Seed in this game?
Yes, this game is literally called Seed Battle Destiny.
Oh yeah, that means we'll see no Xeon, no Wing, no G.
No G fighter. No
that's good,
no mobile
we don't
fighter.
Have to deal with Saisachi.
This also means no Iron-Blooded Orphans or anything. Cosmic Era 70.
Check, you tell I hate Saisachi.
Simmering tensions between the Earth Alliance and Plan erupted into full-blown conflict when the Alliance launched a nuclear attack against Plant Colony Junior 7 in an incident known as the Bloody Valentine Tragedy. In retaliation, Plant's military wing, ZAFT, initiated Operation Ouroboros on April 1st of Cosmic Era 70, launching neutron jammers to suppress nuclear fission reactions all across Earth. ZAFT took advantage of this devastating blow to Earth's energy production with its close combat-ready mobile suits. With its superior numbers, a swift Earth force's victory was never in doubt. However, the initial prediction proved incorrect as the conflict turned into a bitter war of attrition entering its 12th month.
Don't click out. I have a question.
Yes.
Why are they sending those Velos whale horns, whatever that you see at soccer games, and giant AOL discs?
Vuvuzelas.
Yeah, why are they sending those in AOL discs into space?
Fucking fine now. Only thing I've ever known of Vuvuzela for is that one Michael Jackson game.
Ace, you know what I'm now thinking of? I'm now thinking of a Gundam soccer game where it's just you're playing soccer, but you're playing as mobile suits.
What? About that.
What?
You know there's mobile suits in universe for this exact purpose, right?
I'm saying, like, basically think the Mega Man soccer on the Super NES, but like it's Gundams, not flying. They're just like playing soccer, but as mobile suits, or just literally take a FIFA game and mod it to put Gundams.
I would like to point out real quick the existence
that would require buying a FIFA game. The existence of what?
I would like to point out the existence of the Q Gundam. Well, not Q Gundam. That's a fan thing. But there is a mole suit that is specifically meant for soccer.
Is this canon?
There is a canon mobile suit known for football. Yes.
I am just face palming. I was being goofy, and this is why.
No,
also, why are you
that's the
still? You're getting shot at.
Oh. Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry. I've still got my redeploys. I didn't even know the cutscene could move on its own.
Yeah, I was like, why are you standing there?
Okay, yeah, these are three of the G weapons here.
Yo yo yo.
Hey, Mulaflaga!
Okay, for a minute I thought that was a guy I thought that was a Gundam doing a rider kick.
No, that is the Mobius Zero. And also, that's Mulaflaga. We want to stay away from those. Those are fucking strong. Compared to the Jins here, you want to stay the fuck away from the G weapon.
Excuse me.
Considering you have no tune points yet, you can't exactly do much.
Okay, I can't tell who's bad and who's good in this. That's a scary thing.
If they have a red icon above them, that means they're evil.
Oh no, I mean with the icons of the faces.
Oh, yeah, the game's not that good at explaining that. It expected to know some stuff about Seed.
Okay, this guy seems like a bad guy. That guy seems like a good guy.
Oh, Izul, yeah.
She seems like good, but she seems like she's a bitch. He seems like he's a bad guy.
Yeah, basically, three of those people were the people stealing three of the 5 G weapons.
I was going to say the other blonde guy, the guy like looks with the lighter skin. He looks like he's a good guy.
Oh, Mu? Yeah, Mulaflaga's great. This is also a good guy.
I know this.
Eventually.
One of the main characters. I know that.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that the guy from King of Fighters?
No, that's Kira. Gundam Jesus.
He looks like the guy from King of Fighters with that outfit. And the hair color. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Or is it Guilty Gear I'm thinking of?
No, you're thinking of King of Fighters. Looks like the main guy out of King of Fighters. Yo.
Also, why is he called Gundam Jesus?
Because this man has plot armor that rivals Jesus. Literally, this guy is plot armor the character.
So
okay.
Basically, would that mean Yugi would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus?
Pretty much. No, actually, that would be Yusaku. Yusaku has never lost a duel.
Oh.
On screen. Outside of flashback.
Neither is Taya.
Is Taya a main character? Okay, my score is absolutely terrible because
she's one of the 4 main characters of the friend group.
Friendship does not make you the main character. There is a difference between A and B.
Yeah, but sadly, Tristan also got the main character, but he doesn't duel. Except that one episode, which he got turned to a monkey.
Okay.
It's like, that's why we teach you not to duel, Tristan.
View your results after completing a mission. Results. Key scores and rank earned, pilot stats, kill list, results, total score, clear time, base score, basically the usual stuff you'd expect, and as well as what TP and GP you get. Be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm back.
Also, Ace, to answer your question, remember, Taya does have more screen time than both Kaiba both more screen time than Kaiba and more than Bakura.
Okay, yeah, but a stiff breeze has more screen time than Bakura. Also, no, she doesn't. Kaiba has far more screen time. He also has an entire character arc.
Yeah,
I don't see Taya able to say that.
I was going to say, Duelist Kingdoms, she had a lot more screen time than Kaiba.
Yeah, it's because Kaiba didn't need to be there at that time. He was also mostly organizing things from the background where there was nothing relevant going on.
You know what's scary, Ace? Mokuba had more screen time than Kaiba in Duelist Kingdom.
No, he didn't. What drugs are you on?
Well, Moko at least had more screen time than Kura in Duelist Kingdom.
Yeah, but a stiff breeze. Okay, let's go over the little stats we get here. GP and TP. TP is tuning points, GP is global points. You can spend global points to add additional tuning points if you do not have enough. Counterattack
Also,
signal has
Ace,
been added to story missions.
I just realized something with Yu-Gi-Oh! This actually relates to the manga and also kind of anime. In the manga, when they got to Duelist Kingdom, Pegasus, I think when they first did the duel with I think this also was in the duel with Yugi versus Kaiba. No, it was in the Duelist Kingdom where they explained I think it was actually Weevil explaining this, that the chips in the cards make the holograms come to life in Duelist Kingdom. What the hell are those cards made of that they could have computer chips in them? That also means that Kaiba has to be freaking strong. He was able to tear a computer chip in half.
Yeah. Anyway, I would like to acknowledge that this is a remaster of the game. So it would be remiss of me not to mention some of the differences. I would actually like to point out real quick. If we actually get a rank S on that level, we actually unlock the Mobius Zero.
Also, it says phase shift down. I looked at it for a second. I thought it said, please sit down.
No. Let's at least go over some of the differences between the original Vita version of Battle Destiny and the remaster. Besides the obvious of being able to play at 60 FPS and support 4K resolution, because that's kind of fucking obvious.
Wait, people had Vitas?
Well, yeah, it has more games than the PS3. Okay, so the lock-on system
the
and controls.
The PSP had more games than the PS3.
Yeah, the PSP at least had the fucking Agfall series. The lock-on system and controls have been reworked. There's subtitles now. You cannot turn them off, though. Route picking during mission is changed. Instead of going off to the edge of the map, you select the choice in a pop-up. You can play other routes in the same save now after beating the game. After you beat the game in Cosmic Era 73, the 71 first mission on the other side you didn't pick will appear. You don't have to start again. Hyper bosses are easier to unlock. I'll get to that when I get to that. GP is easier to earn because the online mode is removed.
There was an online mode?
That was an online mode. It still works, actually.
Huh.
You can change the custom pilot special attack type at any time. You can change the face and gender. They use the term type. After you beat the last level of Cosmic Era 73, Bio CPU extended and coordinator skills can be removed after you beat the last level of the game. You can now get close or shoot containers to get ammo without locking on. The HUD lock on display now displays a hexagon for phase shift and variable phase shift armor. There will be icons for objectives on both HUD and radar. Vita only had it in the pulse screen and radar. Music from Seed Astray has been added. Shield bar has become an icon. If you click the menu confirm button, you can actually skip the stage end screen. And there are, of course, several changes and setbacks that I am not going to go over. Because that is way too much to go over.
Hey, so whenever you say PS Vita, I'm reminded of the PS4 release video, PS4 release, or PS4 announcement trailer abridgment says look at all the stuff you could do with a PS Vita. We really wish you would buy a PS Vita.
Yeah, I'll also mention if we fail to get the mobile suit from a level, I will at least acknowledge what we will get.
Wait, there's a chance you can miss mobile suits?
You can always go back. We've also unlocked the 105 Dagger. This is not the one we could have obtained, and Muller Flaga is now a selectable pilot. So of course there are what?
So you said Muller Flaga is awesome. Who exactly is he? You said he was awesome when I mentioned him earlier. Who is he?
The nickname for this guy is the man who can do anything. The only thing he can't do is make the perfect strike viable.
Oh, for a minute I thought you were going to say the only thing he cannot do was cook a certain meal. I thought that was going to be a joke.
No. The only mobile suit this man couldn't make work was the perfect strike. Also, this is my favorite level in the game.
So Muller Flaga to
Muller Flaga, yes.
Tim to basically mobile suits is Futaba, Sakura to hacking.
Yes. Also, let's go over our new mobile suit, the 105 Dagger, the upgrade of the Strike Dagger. So its special attack is Surefire Melee. Do I know what it does? No.
It sounds okay. Surefire Melee sounds like or from JoJo's Part 3.
Pretty much. Let's go over its weapons. First up, we have its rapid fire machine gun, the autocannon pod.
Sorry, let me mute my mic.
The
Probably should hop out of voice because I forgot they are doing work in my house. So I'm gonna hop out so I don't because they're gonna be doing that a lot.
The beam rifle, which has predictive aiming. You can actually choose to turn off weapons if you don't want them. You have to have one though. Personally, if you want my opinion, use the beam rifle. The autocannon pod isn't very good. Mostly due to its base 10 in accuracy, 89 in power. The only real advantage it has is it has more total ammo, better velocity, and it reloads slightly faster. Now you can upgrade these, but you can also upgrade the fire rate of the beam rifle. We have the Vulcans, the Eaglestellung 2s. These fire rapidly. You cannot turn these off. They fire. They have rapid fire, but they do not hit very hard. They're not meant to. The shield, it breaks after it takes enough damage. Now, luckily, because I have Impregnable, take that durability and double it. And the Beam Saber. This is actually a little bit worse than the Beam Saber of the Strike Dagger. But there is actually an advantage of picking the 105 over the Strike. Its cost being slightly cheaper actually means you can redeploy 7 times instead of 6. Is it worth it? Yes, actually. You'll see why. This is Razor Burrell. Don't worry about them. Phase 2. Counterattack signal. Here I go. Mission not in jeopardy. I'd hope so. Ha! Let's go. More of them? Yep, copy that. Let's go. That's the spirit. Back me up from range. Yeah, you'd actually be surprised how many times I've gotten a kill with the fucking Vulcans. You're not meant to. You can. You shouldn't be doing that, but like, it's an option. A very funny option you probably shouldn't be doing, but like, come on. Got it. And still one more wave. Warning! Now I have you. These are Baku. We don't like the Baku. Let's go. This is the real deal. I got trigger happy. Good news is I dealt so much damage with the last hyper mode, I got it back. Haha! We're safe. That's what matters. Mission successful. Ooh, S rank. Also worth mentioning, the pilot stats. We can actually see how these increase. We got 6 Jin kills, 6 Baku kills, and 12 Jin kills. 996 tuning points and 774 global points. For time to select mission, we actually got the EX version now. And we got we also got Jean Lecroux's Jin unlocked as a playable mobile suit. Also, Jean Carrey, not Jean Lecroux. Sorry, wrong character. I might be mixing and matching names. Passive ability Rookie is now available. That's actually the first S rank mobile suit you could possibly get in this game. And it is so fucking good. Phase shift down. I want to talk about this real quick. I fucking hate this level. Now, why do I hate this level? Probably because I have a lot of hatred due to how this level works. This is in space. It is also worth mentioning there are 55 mobile suit you can get from lower ranks without another mission. So you need to get, for the Mobile Suit Collector achievement, you need to get higher ranks. The game luckily has 114. So by that point, you've actually gotten pretty much almost all the mobile suits in the game. I will need to go back and get the Mobius Zero at some point. But I do also want to talk about phase shift down, where Lacroix becomes a bit of a problem. Now, will I be playing with Jean Carrey's Jin? This is a captured Jin. This is not us getting to use a Zaft mobile suit, though it would also be remiss of me not to talk about it. Let's go over this thing real quick. First up, we have the Heavy Assault Machine Gun. I love this thing just because I like hitting things very quickly. It has 36 shots in a mag. It's decently accurate, got decent velocity on it. We also have the Cutlass. This thing explodes. The Taunt, I'm never really going to be using this, and the Heavy Blade. Yes, I will be using this for this level, but it's also worth mentioning this is the first mobile suit with a use restriction. You cannot use this to its full extent if you are a natural, so Mikan will not be getting to use this. I will also be saying Mikan kind of gets fucked over in this because he chose to be a natural. Now, again, if the Archangel gets sunk, we lose. We just have to kill the enemy ace pilots. Machine gun, my beloved. Yes, Junie, absolutely. Machine gun! Heading out. Here, Yamato with the Strike Gundam is here to back us up. Nico Arma for the Blitz. Darker Elfman with the Buster. Commencing mission. I'll draw the attention. Minor damage. Trigger happy. Don't think I'll die today. You can't. End of the line, I guess. A little more work to do. Oh, fuck! Damn, the Archangel's actually taking a bit of a beating. I'll admit you got me. Let me taunt the Blitz. I could use some cover here. Yeah, this is not good. Well, where's your precious phase shift armor?
Yeah.
Let's give this another try, shall we? The Archangel not looking so graceful. Yeah. It is not looking good. Warning. It appears the curtain has already risen. Afranzala with the Aegis is also on the field. Mulaflaga with the Mobius Zero. The Vesalius needs to be sunk. Is that supposed to be no sound for the game? Yes. Because it's copyrighted. So don't worry about the fact you can't hear the game. Mostly because I don't... Oh! Bloody hell. Okay, well, that's a defense fail. I have failed the level. Can you all, like, be quiet? Looks like we didn't take this seriously enough. No, it's just that I didn't have the right mobile suit. Yeah, you see, that's why, that's also why I don't like, that Jin. It is incredibly difficult to use. Reminder that I am also a coordinator. My mobile suit would be, it would actually make more sense for me to use a mobile suit that is better in the hands of a coordinator. I can at least get us something to listen to, because I have keyboard for that. Now, I will probably be upgrading my 105. Mostly because the 105 is incredibly powerful. So this is actually the point where I actually do need to start doing what I don't like doing when streaming. I need to farm. I will also mention real quick, any upgrades I do to the mobile suits apply to both characters. This also means the 105 now costs more, meaning it loses that extra deploy. Now, let's talk about free missions. In free missions, you can play missions and take on CPU enemies in the using mobile suits and pilots that you've earned. Play story missions that you completed without any faction or period restriction. There's also high difficulty missions that are only available, known as extra missions or EX missions. Play against the CPU using 3 rule types. You can adjust that before you start. You can earn more GP in versus mission than other types of missions. Now, what we want to do, and I want to quickly mention this, there is a way of farming this. What you want to do is go to... Point Battle. Set the point limit to 1,000. Finalize these settings. And now what you want to do is select a mobile suit. Set it to the Jin. To Jean's Jin. For the pilot, I'm gonna put it as Muller Flagger. We are also going to set these 3 to be on Team A. Set Mu to be level 1. Set everyone else to level 5. Why this will actually make sense. Do we have Mikan in the 105? No, I'll put him in the Strike Dagger because that hasn't been upgraded, and we'll have Jean Carré in his Jin. Now, why? Well, this will make sense very, very quickly. Effectively, all you need to do is defeat him. And now just watch as Mu is basically just completely fucked here. Basically, we just beat the living hell out of him. Yes, that's literally all you do. You beat the absolute living hell out of 1 by having it be a 3v1 with terrible point restriction. And have everyone else use stuff that is actually like a good mobile suit. So we effectively just bully this one mobile suit into just blow it up. Best part is, we can actually earn the global points from this, meaning we can tune further. I'm back for another round. Ah, yes, I'm sure you are. If you really want to be a dick, you can have one mobile suit that you'll never upgrade, likely the Strike Dagger, and effectively just, because we set no limit on points, we can effectively have everyone here in uber upgraded mobile suits except Mu with the Strike Dagger. Why? Because that effectively just means Mu gets one-tapped by, everyone. Battle complete. Now, this does beg the question, would we consider this cheating? As we are effectively bullying the living hell out of Mu. Bullying him out of just basically bullying him because because he has no real way of running. You could argue such. I wouldn't even, try and defend it. Because let's be honest with ourselves here, it's what we're doing. So effectively, that's how you use this mode to your advantage. You just set it to, this one mode. And now we effectively just wait for the AI to do our job for us. Basically, in this mode, I get to talk to chat. Because Moo isn't really going to be able to do much here. So I'm basically just gonna sit here and let the AI do this for me. So, chat, how are all of you doing today? I'll wait to account for stream delay, don't worry. There's also a moment where I actually get to answer any lore questions y'all got. So any questions about the lore of the VTuber? VTuber also. I'm doing good. Honestly, I find this absolutely hysterical. Like, the actual plan you're meant to do, this is so fucking goofy, yeah. Like, shocking mecha is killing you. Yeah. Fucking mobile suit, I'm just gonna take a light stroll. Worth mentioning, I also can't give my teammates orders like this, so. These two are basically just gonna bully Moo out of existence. 1 minute remaining. I'm just gonna go on like a fucking stroll while I wait for this. There is actually an achievement for winning this mode 10 times. Like, we all know this method. Like, we all know it. Okay, so if I do nothing, I get nothing. Okay, that actually does make sense. It's like it's dramatically running down a runway. Yeah. In war, surviving counts as a win. Alright, so I actually do have to do shit. I can't just sit here and do nothing. I get nothing if I play that way. There. You know I don't miss. Yes, but I also have the variable phase shift armor, so... Your point. Like, you've got, like, no beam defense move. So much for the Hawk of Endymion. God damn it. Where do you spawn? Moo! Oh, there he is. Is this bullying? Would this technically be considered bullying by the terms of servers? Is the water shallow or are you running on it? Well, mobile suits have thrusters, if that answers your question. The explanation I give is that I'm using the thrusters in the feet. Or like using a balancer. Okay, what's my favorite animal? This is actually incredibly easy for me to answer. The fennec fox. I love the fennec fox. It's adorable. I mean, come on. Try and name me another animal that got 2 Pokemon based on it. I love the fennec fox. It's so goofy, but I love it for that reason. It's just a little goober. Adorable and chaotic. Yeah, like the literal encapsulation of my brand. Chaotic. Not adorable, though. Will bite you if you say I am. Okay. See, now this is why this mode is actually good. God damn it. You have mice? Okay. Let's improve the accuracy of my beam saber. Clearly, that's what needs accuracy. All right, let's power up my beam rifle instead of my autocannon pod. All right, let's go. Guess I'll get started now. Oh, I got my favorite map for this too. My only complaint with the versus mode is the maps are fucking huge. Peekaboo. What the hell am I doing? Good question, Moo. What are you doing? You just kind of stood there. Did you forget about me? No, Moo, I didn't. Kind of impressive that you're getting all these strike daggers. Like, these things were, like... I get that they were mass-produced, but, like... Are you just, like, repairing the same few or something, Moo? Yeah. Okay, go down. I'm back for another round. Yeah, I can tell. That was the fucking goofiest shit I've seen in this game. A fucking 105 dagger, just like... Get us. Alright, where's he spawning? I want to do that again. Nope. No. I wanna... Get us. Fucking, I want to see a fucking 105 do that now. Fucking, like, just the Kieras meme. Alright, let's do this. 1 minute remaining. Don't care. Hey, Alright, let him get closer. Lock on. Nope. Alright, let's go. He's dead again. Battle complete. Now, that was actually kind of fucking sick. HP bonus, time bonus, none. Score earned, 1,000. Why did no one tell me I can just fucking flip around with those things? Okay, should I meme on him? I'm gonna swap to Jean's Jin, so I can start powering that up. Yes, because this thing definitely needed more melee capability. Plus, this actually at least makes more sense. Now I have a sword that hits like a truck. Am I just a heartless bastard? Well, I mean, I'm energy. That actually answers itself. Alright, just on my light stroll to go kill Mulaflaga. Dude. It's even funnier with the chin. Damn. Okay then. Time to go on a leisurely stroll. Time for my leisurely stroll. Fuck's sake. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Give me a minute. Oh god. Just that energy that is power with combat passion. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Up you go. That's so fucking stupid. I can't help but love it because it's just hilarious watching it just fucking fly into the air. God. Do you see why I primarily use melee now, chat? Because I can do shit like that. Just like, alright, time to go up. Okay. Ruin my fun fucking mud, don't ya? Home run. Okay. You know, you'd think I'd be insanely OP. You think by now, like, I would be like trying to make one mobile suit stupidly OP. Like, it wouldn't even be the fucking. It wouldn't even be this. It wouldn't even be this Jin. No, it would actually be. All right, let me just disable my machine gun. You know, it'd be nice if the game would also, like, tell me what this thing's machine gun does. Okay, let me just, like, make my sword better at killing people. I love that the 105 is meant to be, like, a basic, like, stopgap mobile suit. If you're wondering why I'm farming this, there's an achievement. You need to win, like, 10. But also, this is, like, a stupidly good mode for farming. I'm shocked you haven't made him OP yet. You get, like, no energy. You get, like, no points at this point in the game. So it's kind of hard to. Are you just running at me in a straight line? Ladies and gentlemen, Mula Flaga, the Hawk of Endymion. Yeah, give me a sec, Murph. I'm actually curious. How much damage do I do to him with, like, nothing but a charge shot? Oh! Okay. Did you forget about me? No, I literally just tested how easily I can kill you with a charge shot. Ladies and gentlemen, Battle Destiny. I love this piece of shit. I love this piece of shit, chat. It's like the only thing from Seed I don't despise, and it's because this game is so fucking janky. It's so broken in the best way. Alright. I'm gonna send a message real quick to someone. Alright. Passive. I unlocked an ability for that. Okay, so let me explain real quick. So now I should at least have the power needed to get a fucking, like, at least something better than a C rank on this level. Downside of the Jinn is I don't exactly have health. At least to start. Now behold that I have like 4,000. Also, yeah, I'm surprised. I was surprised I hadn't made my mobile suit stupidly OP yet. Also because I didn't know my fucking rocket launcher was this good on the Jean Carrey's Jinn. Had I known, I'd have been using it. I've not upgraded the fucking rocket launcher. This is just the launcher itself. Like, I have, like, piss poor defense. But also, I don't really need the defense. I'll take these 3 back. Okay, let me just... You're closer. Die. I'm curious. Can I predictive aim and blow up one of the G weapons? Fuck it, I'm gonna test it. Oh, I could actually theoretically kill them. I can kill one of the G weapons with a Jinn. God damn. Y'all fucking suck. Zala with the Aegis. No, I got this. I got this, Kira. Literally just ignore the Aegis. I got this. He's mine. That's my mark, bitch. Fuck away from my mark. You're fighting me. All right. Boom. Huh? Did I trigger a secret condition? Daft mobile suits destroyed. Who is this kid? Fuck, like, Fuck wondering who Kira is. I'm over here with a chin. I got fucking left and right. That was only an A? You mean that was only an A? Alright, let's upgrade my rocket launcher, because clearly it's not overpowered enough. Let's try this again with my newly upgraded rocket launcher. Now I know I can kill a G-weapon. I can blow up a fucking Gundam. With a chin. A mass production mobile suit. Blowing up a Gundam. Ladies and gentlemen, Gundam Seed. Like I said, Chad, I love this piece of shit. This game is so bad, but it's like, it's so bad it's good. Attack target, confirmed. Did I say you could run? Oh, I'm up against the ropes. Oh man, no more ammo. Reminder, that's a Gundam. That is a Gundam I just casually blew up. Warning. Zala and the Aegis. I do not remember telling you you could run. You run when I say you can run. All right, get your other gin in here. I see it. There we go. Like I said, I've got left and I've got right. That operation was easier than anticipated. That was also an A, but I took more damage that time, so understandable. Considering how much of a slaughter this is, I don't feel like this. I feel like A's brain function there. What do you mean I could theoretically upgrade the fire rate of my fucking rocket launcher? I can make my rocket launcher more accurate, or I could make it have more velocity. Why is this a thing I can do? And why the fuck wasn't I upgrading this thing before? Alright, don't have enough points for that. Don't have enough for that. Okay, I'm just general. Oh, okay. This thing actually has a point limit. Okay. Is it bad you just now noticed Mecom was gone? You mean you didn't? The only reason I would notice that Mecom wasn't here is because I don't hear objections to the fact that I'm over here with what's effectively a nuke in the form of a mobile suit. Notice, by the way, I only really seem to upgrade my weapons, not really the suit itself. If my weapons are so good you can't really live against them, then I've got no clue. Like, I don't need the defense if you can't survive my shot. If you can't survive me hitting you anyway. Blow up the Jins. I don't need to touch the G weapons. I can just take cover. I can take cover until the Jins are after me. Like, I only need to really interact with the Jins, and that's it. Fuck it. Let's blow up the Buster. I did not mean to do that. But fuck it, I'll run it. Blow up that, because that's all I need to. That's basically a nook, isn't it? Don't know. I don't know what you mean. So I'd have no clue if it's the right thing to say or not. Enemy withdrawn. Okay, so you only get the second one if I actually managed to blow up the Aegis. That's actually kind of cool. We're safe. That's what matters. Okay, so I actually get less, I get less stuff if I don't blow up the fucking Aegis. Basically, it wants me to run the Fade with a fucking Gundam. Is that a stupid idea? Yes, it is. If you're running hands with a Gundam, you're probably not expecting to live. Oh, still no clue. Let's go with this. I reload stupidly quick, and I hit like a truck. I've got fast rockets. I reload quickly. I may only have 4 rockets and 30 rockets total, but also that doesn't matter when I can just blow you up. Ow. See, look how quick I reload. I'm not worried. The only thing that should concern me is how much ammo I have. And even then, I barely see that as a concern. Because again, not really a problem if they die before I can run out of ammo. There we go. See, now we get to fight the secret boss. I've barely took damage. There. That was a secret boss. Getting tired of this dialogue yet? The way the Gundams look like they're running slower than they actually are. Yeah. That was also still an A. I also can't really upgrade this thing any further. Like, what does it want me to do? Like, put all of it into my launcher. Actually, knowing me, that's probably what I would do anyway, so, make it a little bit more accurate, up the velocity even further, and now I am in an incredibly squishy mobile suit that hits like a sledgehammer. I should actually check what Barrage does. Prepare for anti-mobile suit warfare. I got trigger happy. Yeah, only downside of this setup is I can't take a hit to save my life. In fact, I basically live with, like, the risk of getting one-tapped by, like, everyone. Yeah, I kind of, like, explode so much as Tumbleweed touches me. Like, if my mobile suit gets hit, I just kind of explode. I have very, very bad defense. Ace, what is the defense? What is the defense of your mobile suit? Non-fucking existence. I kill you before you can kill me. That's how this thing operates. And my ability just gives me temporary immortality, so, like... Oh, I'm actually just full-on out of ammo. The main strategy I use in games like this is you can't kill me if you aren't alive to. Hit with a single decisive blow. Which actually did not pan out for me because I actually got a lower score. Let me change my abilities. Shield durability, clearly that's not helping me. Give me the rookie ability, because that means I get more pilot XP. Actually, let me take a look here. Yeah, I'll go with Rookie. I'll have the ability... I'll stick with Intimidate. Remember that Mikan also powers up as I play through the game. I start out with better stats, but Mikan will power up faster. I could also bring along Moo, because, fuck you, why not? Moo also doesn't really need much in the way of upgrades. This is Mulaflaga we're talking about. You know, the man who can do anything. Now, the only downside with Jean's mobile suit is it caps out very, very quickly. Its max performance is entirely, well, shit. It's either I can focus on hitting you like a fucking sledgehammer, which, as you see, is the approach I like taking, or I can actually live more, or I can actually survive something more devastating than a sneeze. Basically, the Jin is incredibly weak. I like it for the rocket launcher. But also, I could just power up the 105. The Strike Dagger actually has the exact same weakness, being that it can become very powerful. But literally just use the 105. Am I going to keep farming this mission till I get the S rank? Kind of. I mean, I have VPS. It's kind of an option. Seems you're better than I thought. Oh, right. I should mention the weakness of VPS of phase shift armor real quick, shouldn't I? Ow. Okay. Phase shift armor is incredibly specific in what it can block. It's not exactly the best for dealing with more dangerous opponents, such as, say, a pilot who knows what he's doing. Against a good enough pilot, phase shift armor may as well not even exist. And that's why. This mobile suit has the phase shift armor. In fact, it's actually what gives the strike dagger its colors. when VPS goes down, it's just gray. Kind of boring looking. I don't know why phase shift armor causes the mobile suit color to change. That is something I don't know about the Cosmic Era. There's a lot I don't know about the Cosmic Era. But basically, see, hey, I just got the grit ability. Don't know what that does. But effectively, the best part about this specific mobile suit is the 105 just, it does everything I need it to do. It hits hard. And it knows how to take a hit. Now, unfortunately, it does also cap out eventually. So effectively, I'm just farming for GP now. I could also go unlock the next mobile suit, because I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to do phase shift down now. I'll bring Mikan along with me, because he needs the level ups. He quite literally needs the stat ups more than I need them. Plus, after this level, I'm going to be wrapping up anyway. I will admit that I will be continuing to farm off stream. I've never been shy that I do this. This is because otherwise most of my streams would end up turning into Grindfest, where I'm trying to get the things needed to let me get a little bit more progress. So instead, I'll mostly either be playing on my personal save. Yes, you can have multiple save files. Or I will be playing to get stat ups so that I'm not suffering live on stream so much. And now I need to deal with the Blitz Gundam. I hate fighting the Blitz. Not even because phase shift or anything. No, actually, it's nothing to do with that. Oh, look. There go the 2 G weapons. I'm already doing better than the last run, but by this point, the Archangel was on, like, a tiddlywink of health. Ah, yes. Now the Aegis is on the field. I'm gonna shoot down that fucking railgun. Basically, I need to blow up this. The Vesalius. Alright, we got the X-102 duel on the field. And there goes the Vesalius. Done. Done. We've completed the mission. Yeah, so turns out the big problem we had was either because I was using a very unprepared mobile suits. We're going to the select mission screen, stars falling in space, EX phase shift down, red and blue, and we've unlocked the upgrade, the long dagger, which I will be spending time off stream upgrading, because I don't think you all want to see me do that again. So, thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Drifter, Isaac Archer, and the In-Between welcomes you. See you then.